Well, hey y'all, this is my episode 7 and 8 review for The Circle. If y'all remember, episode 6 left off on quite the cliffhanger, and I was a little pressed, a little bothered. Now, unfortunately for the beginning of this review, I can't curse, but definitely I will later on in the video because they are on some FS right now with this elimination because it looked like they about to eliminate my girl Terralisha. But let's get into the episode. So all the players now are on pins and needles trying to see who the influencers are going to vote home, and then we get this huge gap on who Courtney picks. And it's Terralisha. And I love how Courtney is trying to pretend like how he was like so sad at this position. Well, Circle, I guess I gotta do it. Like, come on. You wanted to get this girl out the game soon as Savannah told you that she was thinking about voting you off. Like, the only reason that she was gonna vote you off because y'all didn't have that connection, but Courtney was gunning for this girl, like really gunning for this girl. So I saw y'all comments in the last video, like, it's a difference between how Terralisha played the game and how Courtney played the game. Courtney was even trying to pit Kat, the other black girl, against the only other black girl. You know, like, it was just too much. Like, that's one thing Savannah and Courtney have in common. They were playing the game like hard, real hard. And River, fake River, you is fake as F. I can say hell. You are fake as hell. Like, I thought he was gonna try to vouch for her. Wow. Backstabbers. They're trying to call her a snake? Well, Terralisha, you played a good game. You know, like, Courtney was playing stunts and shows right now, girl, so it's okay. I can't wait to see what she said on the reunion. And again, another elimination, and we still have 4 catfishes in this game. It's crazy. And what the hell is Chloe talking about? She just so damn ditzy and confused. And of course, Terralisha gets the message that she can meet one player face to face before she leaves. Now, if I was Terralisha, I would have went to visit Fake River because I would have thought they had each other's back. Like, they had this whole big sis conversation, so I'm guessing that was all fake too. Wow, so Terralisha decides to visit Chloe. I didn't see that coming. And then Chloe was the one cheering that she got blocked. And they were supposed to be allies too. Ain't that something? And then Terralisha even sees that Chloe thought she was a catfish. If I was Terralisha, I would have threw that drink in her face. Especially with that crude ass drawing too. Literally, I thought you were a catfish. Right, Terralisha, all the real people are getting blocked. So then Chloe says, oh, well, you know, with your pictures, well, with your photos, you had like so many filters and stuff. And yeah, she had some filters or whatever, but you know, I don't know. I still saw Terralisha as the realest person in the game. So it's really crazy how Chloe thought that. And honestly, Terralisha is a pretty girl, so she really don't need filters in my opinion. So Chloe and Terralisha had like a brief conversation about catfishes and who they think they are. And surprisingly, Chloe thinks that fake Trevor may be a girl. I mean, finally. But yeah, they get on to the next conversation of what happened between her and Savannah. And of course, I mean, we all saw like Savannah wasn't with the girl gang. And then when Chloe didn't trust her, that's when Chloe got rid of her. And unfortunately, Terralisha thinks the Joker is Emily, and then she passes that on to Chloe. So the girl gang is definitely broken up now. Ugh, that sucks. Like, Courtney's playing a good game. I mean, he's annoying AF, but he's playing the game very well. Savagely. I think Terralisha wasn't aware of how close Courtney and Savannah was in the beginning of the game. That's why she probably didn't suspect Courtney. So Terralisha leaves, and it's the next morning. Courtney is celebrating, of course. Oof. Oh, get him out of here. And now that he got Terralisha out, he's gunning for Emily now. So we see Terralisha's message, and she was just saying, you know, how real she was throughout the game. And we see Fake River saying, oh, I love her. Shut the hell up. You didn't save her. You don't love her that much. She also says that she felt like she had to fight an uphill battle to defend her character. I'm guessing when Savannah left. And it felt that way. Oh, well, that was a nice message. There's 8 players left. Courtney, she's out of the house. Please stop attacking this girl. Jeez, you got your way, okay? Damn. So now they're having their main circle chat. And Courtney's lying by saying that that decision was really hard. It actually wasn't, but okay, continue. So Chloe doesn't mind letting the whole room know that Terralisha came to visit her. She lets them know that she was real, and I don't really like how she said that she was angry. I didn't get that. So I don't like when people try to put angry on a black woman especially. Like, Terralisha wasn't angry when she went to go see Chloe. Like, she even smiled when she said, "Oh, you thought I was a catfish? Why?" So, I don't know. I don't like that. So, Fake Trevor also tries to say in the chat, "I wonder who the Joker is, ... And then here we go with Courtney trying to change the conversation. Mitchell, who actually has a shirt on right now, clocks that as, oh, well, maybe Courtney's the Joker, and see how he's changing the subject. So some time goes by, and Fake Lance decides to start a group chat with Kat and Mitchell. So Kat immediately knows who Lance Bass is, and she says she's kind of fangirling a bit. And Fake Lance better not slip up, because I'm sure Kat's going to ask a question about NSYNC, or something about him, to see if he's a catfish. So yeah, Kat does that. She sends a message saying, "I saw you as a kid at the AA Center in Dallas," something very specific, and says, "I think you were wearing a black leather jacket with zippers on top of the shoulders." I'm guessing that's her catfish trap. So Kat says, "Oh wait, if he says he has that jacket on, that means he's a catfish." Now Kat, I'm real, and I know I definitely can't remember what I had on 20 years ago. So Fake Lance replies, "Oh, I love that venue. I'm sure my sister has that jacket with the rest of my tour stuff." And then Kat's like, "I got you. Yeah, I mean, Kat's right, but to deduce this, like, okay, I mean, at the end of the day, she's right. So, hey, it's whatever. So next up, we have our bullshit circle game of the episode, and it's called Glamakin. And they all get a video message from the guy from the new Queer Eye. No idea what his name is. He's the one that looks like a really, like, a feminine version of Jesus. So the challenge is each player is going to get a mannequin head, and they're going to have makeup and wigs and shit like that. And it's their job to make it look as much like them as possible. And then the guy from Queer Eye is going to judge it, and they got 30 minutes to do it. Now, already, as I'm looking, Emily is the one that's in trouble. And clearly, this is a man who knows nothing about makeup, and he didn't think that he would need to know about this going into the game posing as a 21-year-old girl. Like, he didn't even know to put the liquid makeup on there for the skin. He just started just putting makeup on the mannequin. It looks a mess. Now, if I went on this game, I mean, it wouldn't matter because I'm not catfishing. I know nothing about makeup. So after they all submit a photo of their mannequins, they're just gonna wait right now for the judging process. So now we get to Mitchell, who wants to create a private chat room with all the guys in the game. And it seems like Mitchell's trying to have this hyper-masculine guy chat, but you know, it's actually two catfishes who are women and then two gay guys. Yeah, this is kind of awkward because Mitchell is clearly looking for a guy's guy chat, and this is definitely not one. It really is crazy that this far in the competition, there are as many catfishes as there are real people now. It's 4-4. Yeah, this is all fake, phony bullshit. I think I'm gonna fast forward. Lord, now Mitchell's talking about, yeah, a few ladies caught my eye, and he's doing that with Trevor. So now it seems that fake Trevor is gonna claim Chloe. So Mitchell says he's gonna back off flirting with Chloe to be respectful to fake Trevor. And I'm guessing Mitchell's gonna go for Emily now? Well, fake Emily. So thank God that chat's over, but next, Chloe starts a private chat with Mitchell. So of course Chloe goes into the private chat hot and horny and flirty, and then Mitchell actually curbs her and shuts her down because he knows that fake Trevor likes Chloe. So he completely changes the subject to Jim and Chicken Alfredo, and Chloe picks up on this immediately. She was like, just in the last chat, you wanted to hop in this bath with me. What is going on? Mitchell sends a double message and says, I think you're an absolute angel. For that reason exactly is why I want to be up in front and honest with you and get to know you on a more friendly level. And Chloe is deflated. She's like, he just friend-zoned me. And then she suspects that he definitely found out about her and Trevor. So Chloe definitely questions him like, oh, I'm confused because you flirted with me before. And then Mitchell sends, well, you did nothing wrong. It's just I don't want to flirt with you to get higher ratings. So I'd rather take this opportunity to get to know you better. Okay, shoot, look, if Trevor came to my mentions and I knew that Trevor was talking to the other ones, That ain't my problem. It really ain't. F that. So Chloe then just responds in the chat, it feels good to know that I have someone to rely on, and whenever I need someone to talk to, I can talk to you. Hashtag friendzone. And then she leaves it at that. I think Mitchell definitely made a mistake here. He should definitely continue to be flirting with horny ass Chloe. Because based on the ratings, like, a lot of people like her, so she's most likely going to be an influencer, and it'll help you. So next, the players get an alert that the Glamakin challenge results are in. So first we see Fake Rivers, and I mean, it looked like something Fake River would do. Next up we have Cats, and it's a beautiful mannequin. Like, she did some really good work, but it don't look like her. So next we see Fake Trevor's, and automatically this should be saying catfish, catfish, catfish. A straight male did this, and they put the blush on as well. I think Fake Trevor was trying too hard to do it well. Like, clearly a girl did this. And Fake Trevor is so happy with herself. I'm like, are you not aware that you're just giving yourself away right now? So we see Mitchell's mannequin, and it looks nothing like him. It looked like he was just like, okay, I'm gonna just do whatever. And he could do that because he's a guy and he knows nothing about makeup. It's quite horrible. Oh goodness, Fake Lance. Another catfish alert. Everyone knows how Lance Bass is about how he looks, and like how his hair is like perfect, as well as like how his face be. So it definitely would not look like that. I think producers knew what they were doing when they made this challenge. So Chloe's mannequin, I think, is the best work out of all of them that I've seen. Courtney's is a hot mess. It looks nothing like him. It's not even his same skin tone. And last but not least, Fake Emily. And this just screams a guy did this. The mannequin is even sad. Like, it really is sad. It's not even funny. It's just like a sad looking mannequin. Wow. He failed. Now everyone thinks that Fake Emily is a catfish now. I think it's so bad that the other players forgot how good Fake Trevor's is for a guy. So now after seeing all those mannequins, I cannot believe Fake Trevor won that whole challenge. Like, how does that not scream catfish to anybody? And again, the winner doesn't get anything that just helps them through the competition. She just gets a bullshit ass trophy. Fake Emily is so upset now that he fucked up. And is he about to cry? So now as everybody about to go to bed, the circle gives an alert. And the announcement is, the next day, 2 players will be blocked from the circle. And everyone is freaking out now. And that's where episode 7 ends, so let's get to episode 8. So it's the next morning, and on everybody's mind is, Emily is a catfish. Literally the theme of this entire episode is hunt for the catfish. So now Fake Emily decides to start a private conversation with Fake Lance. Yeah, so this is a bullshit conversation. Fake Emily knows the jig is up, but he's trying his hardest to get some allies on his side. When in actuality, they're both in danger. I'm not sure what he can get out of chatting with Lance right now, because Lance definitely isn't going to be at the top. Now after that, we get to a private message between Fake Trevor and Kat. So after some fake pleasantries, Kat has no problem telling Fake Trevor that she thinks Fake Lance is a catfish. And all Fake Trevor doing is just gassing Kat up, so, Kat won't think that she's a catfish. I gotta say, Fake Trevor is playing a good game. I could see her getting all the way to the finals. So after that, we get another private chat. This one started by Fake River, and he invites Chloe and Courtney. And then he names the group Kardashian Love with a C. I'm thinking these 3 right here is an alliance, and in the chat they're just talking about Fake Emily right now, how she basically outed herself with this mannequin challenge. Now based on the ratings, you have 3 people already that's probably gonna vote Emily in the bottom, so it's a wrap for her, like, no doubt. So now we get to our circle game of the episode, and this one is called Don't At Me. And the rules are, the players get to ask a question to another player anonymously. So Honesty Box from Facebook, basically. Y'all remember Honesty Box? Oh my God. The mess. My messages were wild. This is a fun game though, because it could get messy fast. So Courtney goes first and he decides to ask Chloe a question. See, backstabbing. Like they were just in a private chat together as an alliance. So he asked Chloe, are you using your relationship with Trevor to further your game in the circle? So Chloe surprisingly gives a smart answer. So now it's fake Emily's turn to ask a question and she chooses Courtney. And his question is, when's the fake nice act gonna stop? If you're just gonna go to the end with your little alliance of starting players, can you at least stop BSing everyone else? Now, this is really good. This is the best thing fake Emily has done throughout this entire competition. This is something that I would ask. Because Courtney is playing everybody in this game. So unfortunately, Courtney also gives a really good response too. He says, nice try. I think it's hilarious that anyone would think I was being fake nice when I've only been my goofy ass self this entire time. I can barely make friends in my real life. Now, quote, that's the sympathy card that basically was smart to put out. So I'm grateful for any friends that I've made in this experience. Ooh, he is good. He is really good. He gives a nice, nasty response with a little bit of sympathy in it. And now Mitchell decides to ask fake Emily a question. I gotta say, this was a brilliant idea from Mitchell. And it's a petty question too. So he asked Emily, name 5 top makeup brands. I know this, but I mean, it's probably just because it's me. Like, I can name it right off the top of my head. I mean, there's Maybelline, CoverGirl, Sephora, Clinique, and Fenty. That's it. Oh my God, and fake Emily fails again. Girl, dude, pack your bags. Just pack your bags. You lost. You lost. Everyone's confused by this answer, and it continues to confirm that you fake. So now it's fake River's turn to ask, and his question is to Trevor. And he says, how hard has it been for you to play a catfish in the circle? And fake River has some fucking nerve asking this question. And fake Trevor gives a good response. People seem to be really bold in anonymous mode. I've been genuine with everybody. Why would I lie about being a single father? Hashtag I have morals. Okay, I mean, that's a decent answer. I tell you, Miss Afro-Latina is playing the game. Like, really, I think it's really going to be between Courtney, fake Trevor, and Chloe as like the top 3 to go to the final. Wait, the game is over? I mean, did Kat, Lance, and Chloe ask their questions? I guess they only showed us the important ones. So now after that game, fake Emily slides into Mitchell's DMs. And already, Mitchell ain't having it. It's like, you're a dude, you're in my DMs right now, but fake Emily thinks that Mitchell is still interested in him. Like, if I was fake Emily, I can already tell by the conversation that Mitchell knows what's up now. Yeah, this is all bullshit. I can just fast forward. Can we bring on the ratings, please? So now we get to Kat, and she's trying to play strategic, so she opens a private chat with Chloe. And I think this is smart because everyone likes Chloe, and Chloe is the most likely to be an influencer. And what do we have? More bullshit, more ass-kissing conversation. It looks like Kat has gotten Chloe's trust. And now finally, the alert. So the players are all rating. It looks like Kat got a #1 spot. Trevor got a #1 spot. Like, Emily is definitely gonna be in the bottom, definitely. Oh, Courtney gets a last place, finally. Like, can anyone see that he's playing the game really well and he's a threat? I would have definitely been put Courtney in the bottom. Now, how would I put my ratings? Let's see. #1, I would put Kat. At this point, I'm pretty sure I would still be googly-eyed over Trevor, so Trevor would be #2. Chloe, then Mitchell, then River, fake Lance, and fake Emily. Yep, that's my ranking. So after that, we see that fake Trevor thinks that it was fake River who asked him that shady question during the anonymous game. Trevor then initiates a private chat with River. So we have Catfish and Catfish talking together. So now it's fake Trevor's strategy to make River feel guilty about it because she knows that he did it, which is pretty smart and a little sinister. Ugh, fake River's a good liar too. I mean, the Catfishes this season are playing really well, with the exception of fake Emily. Okay, so now the ratings are in. And hopefully we'll get the results by the end of this episode. Ooh, and a twist! Tonight there will be no influencers. Wow. And instead, the bottom 2 players will be instantly blocked. Okay, well, I mean, fake Emily is going home. Point blank, period. So now it's like, who's the second person that's gonna go home? Everyone is basically gagged right now. So now the ratings start with number 1 first, and Chloe is the number 1 influencer for the week. Of course, I mean, I feel like everyone likes Chloe at this point. They're used to her crazy, horny ass. And then number 2 is my girl Kat, who I am now rooting for since Terralisha is gone. Number 3 is fake River. Number 4 is fake Trevor. So the players that are left is Mitchell, Courtney, fake Lance, and fake Emily. I think Mitchell and Courtney are safe. So 5th place is Mitchell. Okay. So now all that's left is Courtney, fake Emily, and fake Lance. Now, wouldn't that be some juicy karma and the real gag if Courtney was in the bottom? Ugh, I wish it was that way, but I think Lance and Emily are done. Yep, Courtney is saved, and fake Emily and fake Lance, it's time to go. And finally, 2 catfishes at once now. Like, it was about time because there was way too many catfishes in the game. So now the circle lets all the players know that Emily and Lance are on their way to meet one of them. Okay, so we have the dramatic walk down the hallway, and we're all trying to see who they decide to visit. Oh, so fake Lance decided to see River. Can't wait for that. Wait, is fake River hiding right now? So now fake Emily also chose fake River. What are the odds? They both chose River. And River's not in there. So now fake Emily and fake Lance are meeting each other face to face now. But where's River? I smell a twist. I smell a twist. So now they get a message from the circle saying they've been blocked, but they get another chance. Lord, manipulation, manipulate. So, but they're gonna split the prize money too? So now they're going to get back into the game, but now with a shared profile. So it's going to be automatically 2 catfishes playing as another catfish. And then the profile picture shows up and, I mean, it's President Taft right now. This old white man with a bicycle mustache. They're both like, what the fuck? I mean, hey, if you're back in the game, they're going to give you the least desirable profile imaginable. They really got President Taft. And that is where the shit ends. Oh, wow. Well, good thing it's Wednesday and the 4 new episodes come out today because I am very curious to see what happens next. I mean, that was a good twist. So, yeah, y'all, I mean, stay tuned, you know, and shout out to Terralisha. She gave me a shout out on Instagram. I love it. Anywho, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for the next videos. Bye.